Now, who am I? The apprenticeship must be completed before it's too late.
Give it back! You are not ready. So make me ready. You risk everything. You understand nothing. You care for nothing. Then you've taught me well. I cannot teach one who will not learn. I cannot teach one who still will not be himself. I'm sick of your riddles. I'm sick of your rules, old man. You've never given me anything. You've never given me anything. I gave you the chance. You didn't. I gave you the chance to be anything. But first, you must want nothing. You must learn to become nothing. Say it. Nothing. No, you're nothing. Master? No. No!
A visitor? A customer?
No, a new face, but familiar. All the same, perhaps they came to change their face here once before.
Yes, long ago when the shop bell still rang. All gone.
An ancient and powerful mask is calling to you. See yourself. Synchronize with the mirror.
Face yourself. Face the truth. At last.
Once, there was an old maskmaker the last master of a magical trade, owner of a renowned mask shop. Every year, his masks would transform the town. Children could play the monster beneath the bed. Lovers could discover themselves and each other. The old could be young and new, and the young could even seem wise. All only for a night at carnival time. But amid the revels, the Maskmaker was alone. He feared that he would take his secret knowledge, the 3 ancient laws of carnival, with him to the grave. For fashions change, and humans find ever new ways to change themselves. And few wanted to learn the old secrets of paint and pasteboard. But hope wears all kinds of faces. One day, a boy with no name arrived at the shop. A boy from the streets, come looking to steal anything that would fit in his pockets or his mouth. A boy from a hard world who had already worn many masks. The old man offered him a choice: return to the streets, pockets empty, or stay and learn the craft of masks. The boy saw his chance. The old man saw a clean slate, a pure heart, who could become a great mask maker.
No!
Still broken, not ready.
They move near the workshop. Perhaps they can feel it.
Can they feel it? What happened here?
You can already tell there is much more to this shop than meets the eye. Explore. Find the hidden door.
They are not ready.
We must trust. The workshop awaits them.
Look around the shop. There is a riddle to open a secret door. You found it!
Tread carefully.
The workshop, the last sanctuary of the Maskmaker's art. Everything here is yours, if you can prove yourself worthy of it. But first, you must craft a mask.
A humble place for such powerful magic.
Breathe it in. The paints, the paste, the wood. First, you need to find a plan or design for your mask, a blueprint. From this, you can create a new self. There. A first taste of your new power. Each blueprint like this allows you to craft one new mask. You will need to create many of them to master the art. Now we need raw materials. Yes. Now, trust the tools. The mask is there, within the wood.
Broken. We'll get to that soon, don't you worry.
You'll use this dummy head to hold masks as you work on them. Good. Let the chisel guide you. Clear your mind, my young friend. Excellent work. Now put the carving in its own special place on the main workbench. The mask of the islands. To wear it, you must be open. You must defy Iceland. There. This one base carving will be the source of many masks. You have learned a little of the Maskmaker's magic already. Now, follow the blueprint to the letter. Generations of mask makers have learned this craft before you, step by patient step.
Until he came along.
First, the color. Dip the plain mask into the paint. Your first mask. Wear your new face. Find your way to the Maskmaker's realm. You must rebuild, heal the land. The realm needs you. Awake, awake.
A new face. Welcome, apprentice. I am King Prospero. You must be looking for me. Has my fame spread so far? I am janitor, landlord, and supreme monarch of this humble realm. Yes, look around. A little misty today, perhaps, but that is not so unusual in the far Feather Islands. Well, first lesson. Masks are the gateway to this place. Try taking off the mask now, and then come straight back.
They return.
Shh. They have met the king. Good. There you are. Feels good, eh?
Now, onwards. Let's start our journey. Whoops. Try not to break anything. I've just got the place the way I like it. Still and quiet. I admit these islands have a certain tumble-down charm. Now, are you feeling watched? Do you see that figure on the next island over? He wears the next mask you must craft. You will need to take a closer look at the mask. Did you spot an old spyglass in the workshop?
They're back.
The spyglass. The gift of seeing and being unseen.
This is a crucial tool for a Maskmaker. You have found my faithful old spyglass. Keep that close. You will need it. A Maskmaker sees. Now, hold your breath for a second. A blueprint. Now, that is a sight I've not seen since... See, this has the same base mask as the one you wear now, but with two of those white clasp shells on the top. You will find the components for your mask somewhere around here. Did you feel that? Once you have found a new component for your masks, like this white clasp shell, then the workshop will always have a ready supply. Such is the magic of the Maskmaker. You're welcome.
A new blueprint. How long has it been? The base is already there for you. On the bench, near the paint.
Now, craft a new mask, starting from a plain one. The first one will only be useful to come back to your first location. Remember, each mask has its own purpose.
Come, come, they have a mask to make. Ah, white clasp shells.
You will need those white clasp shells you found for the new mask.
Wear the mask. Learn the truth about yourself, but do not trust your eyes and ears.
There you are. That was, fast. Well, how does that new body feel? Look back over at where you arrived. You may see the body you were wearing before. The strings cut. It was awfully convenient when I first arrived. These days, it's the only way to get around. Now, find my next subject and possess it. The people of this land used to cultivate shell pearls in that cave. You'll find these elders' statues spread across the realm, just relics of the old ways. Ignore anything you see or hear when near them. Keep your mind on your apprenticeship.
Honor my posture. Be open, be tolerant, and defy isolation.
What was that? Oh, the statue is awakened? Well, maybe you are able to enter the towers then. Yes, hurry. Go find the 3 fragments of the ancient master's mask. They're scattered in the towers. Good. What a magnificent white glass pearl. Another component found. This is the start of a long journey of usefulness to your king. Can you see what this one wears? Use the spy. glass controls to zoom in. Focus on the mask. Remember, that's the important part. This is the mask of the Far Feather merchants, great traders and travelers. See, the mask requires 2 different components from different lands within my realm. Now your apprenticeship truly begins. Forage for components and find my subjects wherever they have been left.
Use the lever to lower the panels of the map. It's time you saw the entire realm.
Well done! Now you can reach different areas throughout the realm.
New blueprints, new designs. You are ready for the next stage.
We hope.
There must be. We cannot repeat our failures. A new face appears, a new land to explore. A new face is revealed, and with it, new destinations are discovered.
The mask of the swamps. To wear it, you must be proud, love thyself, but do not allow vanity to take root.
A mask does not conceal. It is an open window. It reveals. It transforms.
Already your power is growing, but beware the king.
The Burlab Swamp. Home to some of the rarest components, the most secret masks. It was so beautiful here once, but a foulness has taken root here, somehow. See the basket at his feet. This one wears the mask of a gatherer. The roots on the top of his mask are there to scare predators which once lurked in the swamps. Simple but effective. Twisted roots from the flintbriar tree. Poisonous, of course. But they're also used for medicines as well as masks. As you see, the power of the Maskmaker is very useful. A king must survey his realm, after all, especially since I first retreated to my castle and the bridges began to crumble, their bodies to grow still. An alchemist. They harvested the various poisonous products of the swamp for potion making. You'll need iron grass. My swamp-dwelling subjects, the inhabitants of these swamps, were masters at creating dyes and medicines from the noxious effluvia of the swamp. They even traded with the people of the forest above. But their time is long past. A shoot of iron grass, essential for masks of the forest and swamp. And it adds a little note of freshness besides.
You are in the service of the mask. The riddle is to know what the mask expects from you at the moment you wear it.
That building there, that looks promising. I've seen this basket before. Anyway, this will come in handy. The stink of corruption. A vast parasitic fungus took root in these swamps long ago, and now it has spread more even than I realized. Still, overcoming challenges is what apprenticeship is all about. Let's get to work, potion maker. Ugh, that smell brings back memories. Of course, I always mixed all my potions correctly the first time. Quickly, apprentice, try again. The potion is some kind of fungicide. Have you looked at the recipe?
Follow my gestures and come to the tower. Find the truth.
Another of the Elders' statues. Always been dormant, useless for me. Notes from the surgeons. My old master's sickness grew slowly, so slowly that I barely noticed. Perhaps he masked it from me out of care. Love, even. But I was not ready when the mask fell. Smells like a bit of a mishmash, but I think this will be effective on the fungus. A theatre announcement. My old master did speciality work for the travelling players who would come to town, but he never allowed me to see their shows. He said their magic was different to ours. Well, naturally I snuck out to see, but hiding among the ropes backstage, I could only see the sweat and the wig strings, not the masked performance. Not until I saw the actors emerge afterwards and greet the audience did I understand. Their masks were worn beneath the skin, and they never took them off. Don't worry if you put the fungicide down somewhere and lose it. Another will appear back at the potion mixing bench. Now, we can breathe a little. Lost the fungicide bottle? Don't worry, there should be another back where you first mixed the potion. Was this one a gatherer too? I don't remember anymore. My poor loyal subjects. A beautiful mask. This is, or was, a tower guardian. The towers are silent now, of course, but the locals always reserved the most elaborate masks for their guardians. Of course it lacks true mastery, true craftsmanship.
It's time to expand your mask making. The masks always demand more variety. Every plain mask can also be expanded with wooden extensions to unlock new designs.
A beautiful design, refined by centuries of wisdom and knowledge of the swamp. Oh, so much has been lost.
Phragmites australis. Don't be fooled. This humble reed, basis of many great designs, is also one of the most. Look how it has sucked the life from this tree. Ah, there's one less fungus. A good start. Timber! You've beaten back the parasitic growth. It was so beautiful here, and then the spores of corruption began to thrive on all that beauty. Ah, I feel lighter, don't you?
The king's story is incomplete. Come to the tower. Honor my posture. Love thyself.
the most precious ingredient the swamp has to offer. This fragile, lily-crowned flower. It seems that such beauty can only thrive here, in this hostile environment. Remind you of anyone? At last, you can create the mask of the Tower Guardian. They're just a dummy, like all the rest. There's nothing special about them anymore.
This was a guardian of the swamps before the corruption took hold. See its mask. This is the pinnacle of the Maskmaker's art.
Be careful. A mask always asks more questions than it answers.
That blasted tower. When I first came to this realm, there was a power here already. Old and frightened. It clung to the past. It clung to its power and refused. Good. The tower allows you in. Faithful apprentice. Once in there, I cannot follow. Ascend the tower for me. Find the fragment of the Master's mask.
It is good to see you again. The so-called king has his apprentice, eh? Remember, you are wearing other faces, but your path is your own to choose. Already you can tell that all is not what it seems, right? These towers once linked the realm to the workshop, so it is here that the last of our power remains. I can't promise you will like what I have to show you, apprentice, but I will not lie to you. In some ways, this place is the most dangerous in the kingdom, because here you must deny vanity. The king wants to keep you a faithful disciple and follow his footsteps, but you have more potential than he will tell you. So I have unlocked your abilities a little. There. You will no longer need to return to the workshop to choose a new mask. You can now change mask on the spot. Take up a mask and try borrowing into these two guardians to discover what you can do. Good. Now borrow into the other. Good. Now, ascend the tower. So, tell me everything about yourself. Oh, of course, you're in one of the, locals. Do not worry. They are empty automata, wood animated by the magic of this place. An ingenious way to allow you to access this realm when we thought it was cut off completely. Watch out for splinters, though. There you are. I can't see your true shape, but then I am not myself either. I am Neo, Mask of the Swamps. Mine is the first secret law of Carnival. Be proud, love thyself, but do not allow vanity to take root. lest you lose yourself in the masquerade. You met my siblings and I, poor fragments. But here, at last, we can speak as we once were. We will not harm you, whatever the king has told you. Or maybe he prefers to keep us secret these days. He has tried to paint over all trace of his story. But even if you change a story's mask, the story stays the same, unlike people. You must remember a story you heard long ago in a distant place, a mask shop. Remember that you are not just a wooden dummy standing where he has put you. Remember, you are more than the mask. Now, get close to me and take off my mask. You will discover the truth.
So the master had his apprentice. The nameless boy grew up amid the paint pots and false faces of the mask shop. The boy learned fast, and he was gifted at the old techniques, tying feathers and mixing pigment and shaping wood. The master told the boy tales of the magical lands he had traveled through, searching for inspiration and components for his masks. Bright islands, deep forests, and high peaks. The boy dreamed of exploring these places for himself, discovering things the master had missed, and always his master promised, soon, when you are ready. The old master taught him the 3 secret laws of Carnival. The 3 laws which keep those who would create new faces from becoming lost in masquerade. Firstly, you must love thyself and deny vanity. Second, know thyself to escape oblivion. And third, be open and tolerant to defy isolation. But it seemed that for every wondrous story of the Maskmaker's craft, there was another rule the boy had to learn. Another rule that showed he was still not yet ready. The Maskmaker kept his secrets. He would not allow the boy to read his ancient blueprints, handed down from Maskmaker to Maskmaker, and the boy could never enter the master's secret workshop, where he created his finest masks. For it is dangerous to make new faces when you do not yet know your own. Frustrated with rules and riddles, the boy would run away pockets full, searching for what lay beneath his own mask.
You begin to see. The mask begins to slip. Reach the other 2 towers. Speak to my siblings. Learn the truth. And do not trust the king. You may now enter and leave the tower freely. Take off your mask and return to the workshop.